Russia continues to rain missiles on the key Ukrainian cities, including Kyiv. Amid the fresh set of shelling on Kyiv, a residential building collapsed in the capital. 2 people have sustained injuries in the bombardment, while emergency services evacuated 35 others. Air raid alerts have also been issued in several major cities, and sirens have now been activated in Kyiv, Lviv, Dnipro, Odessa, Vinnytsia, and Shersky. Now, according to reports, loud explosions were also heard in Kyiv suburbs. A weapons factory in the capital city was heavily damaged in a Russian attack on Tuesday. Outside the factory, shopkeepers and helpers were seen sweeping up glass and other debris. And in a bid to capture Ukraine's crown, Putin is also raining missiles on residential buildings of Kyiv. At least 3 people have been killed, dozens have been injured. Now, meanwhile, civilians are no longer bearing the brunt of Putin's missiles. The Ukrainian Ministry of Defense has claimed that Fox News journalists were killed in Russian firing. So we're looking at several foreigners who have landed up, a lot of the journalists who are attempting at covering this war-ravaged country of Ukraine and the developments fast coming. Here, unfortunately, journalists have fallen victim in the crossfire. We're looking at a Fox News journalist who's been killed. Camera person and the producer were killed, unfortunately, while the anchor has lost his leg. Fox News, in a statement, has confirmed this news. Amid fears of the capital city, a crew has now been imposed, a curfew there has been imposed in Kyiv for the next 36 hours.
І працювати кожному на своєму місці, кожному, в тому числі нашим представникам, нашій делегації у переговорах з Російською Федерацією. Це важливо, складно, але важливо, тому що будь-яка війна завершується угодою. Зустрічі тривають, як мені доповідають, позиції на переговорах звучать вже реалістичніше. Проте ще необхідний час, щоб рішення були в інтересах саме України. Вільний народ вільної країни, 8 років війни на Донбасі, 20 днів повномасштабного вторгнення, 3-й тиждень закінчується. Ми всі хочемо миру, якнайшвидше. Ми всі хочемо перемоги. І постійно є таке відчуття, що ще трохи. І ми здобудемо те, що належить саме нам, Україні, по праву. Але ще потрібні зусилля, потрібне терпіння, ще потрібно боротися. І працювати кожному на своєму місці, кожному, в тому числі нашим представникам, нашій делегації у переговорах з Російською Федерацією. Це важливо, складно, але важливо, тому що будь-яка війна завершується угодою. Зустрічі тривають, як мені доповідають, позиції на переговорах звучать вже реалістичніше. Від артилерійського удару російських військ загинули ще 2 журналістів. Українка Олександра Кувшинова та представник американської Fox News П'єр Загржевський. Ще 1 журналіст важко поранений. Обстріл стався у Київській області. І це ще одна вагома причина, щоб посилювати західні санкції проти Російської Федерації.
A bench on Kyiv Street. The street which used to be full of people in the heydays, just before the war started, this street is full of people all the time. There are a lot of very nice bars, restaurants in the street, very big showrooms of all expensive things coming from Europe and all parts of the world. And right now, this street is totally deserted. You hardly see anyone in this street. There is going to be a complete curfew in Kyiv city from 8 p.m. today, that is 1 hour from now, till day after morning 8 o'clock. 60 hours complete curfew. Nobody is allowed to move out in these 60 hours, not even the press. And the reason for that, one could be because the shelling of the city has increased by the Russian forces. Maybe to avoid people getting hurt by this shelling could be one reason. But the more important reason, I think, is that there are a lot of special forces people from Russian army who are in the city, who entered the city before the war started. And there are also suspected Russian agents here, which can do sabotage activities, can create disruption anywhere, because the Ukrainian army will be busy now on the outskirts of the city fighting the Russian army, and that is the time these special forces people and these agents are likely to create sabotage activities and likely to get active. Besides this, in Kyiv city, the situation as of now is quite calm. For last 6 hours, no bombing, no air raids, no missiles whatsoever, unlike in the morning today when there were 2 big explosions and then shelling heard almost continuously for 1 to 2 hours. Now it is relatively calm, but that does not mean that everything is okay. Just 11 kilometers away from city on the outskirts, Russian army and Ukrainian army are fighting with each other. It's a fierce fighting going on. We cannot hear that in the city center right now, but it is going on as I'm talking to you. And it's a fierce fight for Kyiv now, because Russian army is slowly inching towards Kyiv, and they are almost on the at the entrance of the city now. So that is the reason probably this curfew has been declared, and that is the situation now in Kyiv city. This is Rajesh Pawar reporting from Kyiv city for India Today.
Marina, what do you think is the situation of birds and animals in this war?
I think the situation in Ukraine it's not good because
Look in the camera, please.
more people left there are pets on house and another place and sometimes there are go out there are pets to the play yard, I don't know in English. I think it's not normal because pets don't have eat. Pets
They don't have food. You mean they don't have food?
Israel don't have food. And I have now cats, one cat in my house, and I don't know what this cat, but I think this is cat who lived in a house.